Our next guest perfects their design bags by listening to and learning from those who work and travel. Are you one of those digital nomads that we talk about on the show regularly? Well, they provide an appropriate and unique accessory series of items for laptops and tablets and just all kinds of things. The co-founder and CEO of a company called Knomo, the K is silent, is Howard Harrison. Howard, welcome into Tomorrow. How are you?
I'm very good. Thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure to have you, especially because you've got a whole bunch of stuff that helps folks that travel regularly, or maybe you travel every so often, not so regularly, but you still want to have your stuff organized and keep it all together, and especially your electronic stuff.
That's right. We started the brand 12 years ago, and 12 years ago the brand, or at least most people, were living a 9 to 5 life and working in an office 5 days a week. And the amazing thing that's happened over the last 10 years is that people now are become nomadic. They live and work from lots of different places. I think we heard an amazing statistic that by 2022, 60% of people are going to be working remotely.
Really? 60%?
60%.
And yet years ago, we were being told it would be the other way around. You know, we would just do conference calls and video conferencing and so forth. And then trade shows like this, we're like, uh-oh, what's going to happen? There are more and more people coming to trade shows like this because it's all about networking and
That's
shaking
right.
hands and making deals and doing seeing and touching and feeling new products and whatnot. So I can see where that's happening, but that's a lot.
I mean, you can think that most people used to spend a lot of their day in traffic trying to get to the office, and they'd sit in the office, and they maybe wouldn't be the most efficient time in the office. Yeah, they realize they can spend a lot of the time from home or from a coffee shop, be much more efficient, have a better life. And then there are times like at trade shows, and there's times to be in the office. So we don't think it'll be a permanent remote working environment, but the nomadic concept is definitely here to stay.
Sure. And when you are traveling and running around the world or even just locally, you still want to protect your devices. You've got laptops that perhaps it would be nice to have nice padded cases, but you don't want to be carting around a big thing on wheels either. So that's where you guys
That's
come
where
in.
Knomo comes in. So we're very focused on technology, and technology is the reason we exist, because without technology you would still be stuck in an office waiting for the fax to come through or something like that.
I think it's safe to say without technology, Into Tomorrow wouldn't exist either. So we can relate to that.
We can.
It's a good thing.
We're on the same page.
Yeah, tech is your friend.
It is.
In many ways. So show us a couple of the things that might be great for tablets, for example, that we might want to be protecting.
So this is one of the products we're really proud of. This is called the Nomad. The Nomad is a personal organizer. The press have called it a modern-day filofax, and this keeps everything organized. So your cables that normally sit in a bundle at the bottom of your bag, your credit cards, and this allows you then to maybe carry a much slimmer wallet because everything you need is in one place.
Sure.
So
you
maybe
just
it's
carry your mandatory ID or driver's license or something, and everything else is here.
Exactly. Yeah. And that goes in your bag, and that comes with a power pack, so you would then be able to charge your device if you run out of power. So we think through all the pain points you have with traveling every day. And that's what the focus is at Knomo. And
of course, those listening only on the radio at the moment, have no fear. At your leisure, visit intotomorrow.com, and you'll see the video of all the radio interviews and the products that we're showing here at IFA in Berlin. So yeah, here's places for your charging cables and your earbuds and spare earbuds and whatnot. All very easily organized, and it's a clutch, I think you called it, right?
Well, this we call the Nomad, spelled with a K, so K-N-O-M-A-D.
Okay, so the K is always silent with you.
It is always silent.
How do you say kangaroo then?
Kangaroo.
Kangaroo. Good answer. I thought I'd slip you up there. Now, is this along a similar line?
This is designed for women. This is so interesting thing about Knomo. We're a 50-50 women's men's brand.
Really? Okay. So you're not just doing things for the tech guy. The tech gal is in there too.
And making it pink for women. No, right. we designing accessories that women love to carry and men love to carry, but then also do serve a real purpose.
And this is kind of a gold-ish bag,
so this would be a seasonal color, but the Electronista comes in all different colors.
A seasonal color.
This is the color we're doing for fall.
I see.
But this, if you open up, you see how this zips open.
Okay.
And
side to side,
when
our flips.
Ooh, nice. When she gets to a coffee shop, she can charge her phone. She can open up. She can see everything she needs. She's got a pouch that detaches that you can put coins in.
Yeah, a little change purse and the whole bit. And I see a USB cable in here, very easily dealt with.
So the nice thing about this is that once you close that, this is a crossbody that can be carry just as a normal bag. It's a very clever design.
Yeah, and in multiple colors based on the season.
Absolutely,
Very
based on the
nice.
season.
We're taking care of her and her needs. Yeah.
That's correct.
All
So
right.
I'll show you some
And
other products.
speaking of her, I understand you even have a backpack for the ladies that can take care of their electronic devices.
So this is one of our most popular bags. It's called the Beauchamp. It's very slim design.
The Beauchamp. Does that mean something?
So all the names of our bags come from areas in London. Our company is based out of the centre of London.
Oh, okay. I would have thought you had an Atlanta accent. No, just kidding.
It's actually South African, but South African is made up of many international people.
Yes, very true.
And so the Beauchamp is a very stylish design backpack, very comfortable. It's a very popular style for us.
Yeah, and easy to put in a laptop that's
Absolutely.
well protected.
This
when
carries
you use this.
all our products come with very good protection inside and good organization.
Good. Now let's make sure we show a couple of other things before we run out of time completely. Like the next.
So I want to show you that this is called the Newberry.
And this would be more for the gentleman. Yes?
This would be more for the gentleman. This is on the higher end of the range.
And look, that's my favorite color on the inside.
It's a very cool catching color. I can see this working well with you. So this would. And we design accessories that fit within the pocket. So you want to be able to have an organized life, and so you can charge your phone. We design a special cable that fits inside. We do power packs. So it's the idea that you have a bag that just works perfectly for you. But if you go out for dinner at night, it doesn't feel like you're carrying that ugly black bag that you don't want to be seen with.
Yeah, that's true. What color is that inside that I'm so enamored with? It's kind of an aqua?
Wait, let's call it aqua.
Okay, we're going to call it that, whether it is or not. That's what we'll call it.
And then we also have a...
And I got to admit, my favorite thing that you brought to show is a very small thing, fit in your pocket. But check this out as Chris zooms in to show you. This is a World Plugs.
That's right.
I mean, here
World
we
Travel
have,
Adapter.
Yeah, they go exactly. A World Traveler Adapter. And we've got everything from Hong Kong and China, and we've got, of course, Europe, and we have U.S. Oh, but you say you're going to Australia. Look, just a little flip, and the U.S. plug becomes an Australian plug. I mean, very clever of you guys to think about these things, and then they fold up nicely and just go in your pocket, and has a nice, of course, USB port there so that you're always being able to charge all of your devices. Good stuff. This is available now?
This is available now.
Any idea as to U.S. dollars price-wise?
This is about $80.
Okay. For all the connectors, well worth it and
this
small.
Is the thing with power adapters is often it's a very big, bulky thing, and it's the kind of thing you take out when you're not traveling.
You're right.
This is so slim you'd keep in your bag permanently.
And then you don't forget it.
And then you don't need to buy a new one every time you travel.
Yeah, because I'm thinking to myself, on this trip, I've got all my adapters, and I get here and they were all for my last trip, which was China.
That's right.
And I had no European adapters, and there's 20 of them at home. But that's a good point. You just keep it in your case.
That's right.
Love it. In your Nomo case as well. Real quick, why the name Nomo? K is silent. How'd you come up with that?
So Nomo comes from the words knowledge and mobility.
I knew that. I have that knowledge, and I'm mobile.
You are.
I love it.
You're our target customer.
I love it. KNOMO.com. We'll get you there, too, when you hit us up at intotomorrow.com. Howard, you're a delight to chat with. Be sure and say hi to Dina for us. She's always fun to work with.
I will do. Thank you.
And make sure you visit Knomo, especially if you're one of those digital nomads. You're going to find something for sure, or many things perhaps, that will help you. Into Tomorrow continues from IFA in Berlin, Germany. I'm Dave Graveline on the Advanced Media Network.